You're all warmly welcome to my class again today. In this video, I'll be explaining something else under this topic set. Sometimes when you have two sets, sometimes there are relationships between them. There are relationships between what? Two different sets, or sometimes can be three sets. So how do we get that? When we talk about relationship, what are we talking about? Now, part of the things, some of the relationship on that set, on that set, you hear things like intersection, union, complement, the universal set. Now, what do all this mean? Hearing them like that, you think, oh, there's something that is big, I can't understand them. But don't worry. Watch this video from now. Watch it from beginning to the end. I can assure you, at the end of this video, you will be able to explain to anyone what intersection of set means, what a complement of set means, and what the union of what two set means. Okay, so please let's go. Now we're talking about a relationship between two sets. Now let's talk about the first one, intersection. Intersection of what? Of set. Now what does it mean when we say intersection of set? For instance, I have a set like this, set A. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I have B equals to let's say 2, 2, 6, 3, let's say 4, 10, 12. Good. Now I have two sets like this, A and B. Set A and set B. Look at the element or the member of set A and look at the element or member of set B. Now we'll say A intersection B. How do we write that? A intersection B. Now this is the sign for intersection, like this. Intersection. A intersection B. So if you want to say find A intersection B. So what? So A intersection B. Now what does that mean? A intersection B means what element will you find in A and then you can also find it in B? What element do you find in A that you can also find in B? That is just the meaning of intersection. What they have in common. So look at set A and set B. We have 2 here, we have 2 here. We have 3 here, we have 3 here. We have 4 here, we have 4 here. We have 5, no 5. We have 6 here, we also have 6 here. And that is all. That is what they have in common. So that is it. So A intersection B, A intersection B is equals to what? 2, 3, 4, and 6. So that is it. So intersection, whenever I hear intersection, is what two sets have in common. Okay, the elements, what they have in common. So that is it. Not difficult at all. Now the next one that comes to our mind now will be the union. So let's talk about union. Union of sets, indicated as this. Yeah, union of sets. So now I'm going to go back to this same set A and B to explain what we mean by union of set. So union of set means like the way union. It means they are together. They are together. All the elements in set A and all the elements in set B listed together without repetition. Okay, like in this case that we have 2 here, we have 2 here. You don't have to repeat, maybe say 2, 2. No, we just pick one. That is union. They are together, they are in agreement. So union means what? The addition. Let's use the word, the addition of the two sets. So how do we write? I will say A union B, like this. Is equals to, so we want to list them out. Let's start from the first one. We have what? 1. Next one we have 2, okay, 3, 4, 5 is 6, 10, and then 12. So that is it. So this is what? A union B. A union B. It means all the sets you have in A and all the sets you have in B. List all of them out. However, you're going to list them, but bear in mind that you are not going to repeat anyone. Like for instance, you have what 2 here, 2 here. You're not going to repeat it twice. Okay, you're not going to repeat it twice. Then you must list out all the other elements that are maybe in set A but are not in set B, or that are in set B that are not in set A. Like in this set A, we have 1 here, but in set B we do not have 1. So we must also do what? Write 1 out as part of the element of A union B. And look at set B. Set B we have what? 10 and 12. But in set A we don't have 10 and 12. We will also do what? Write out the 10 and 12 as the element or member of A union B. So that is it. It's not difficult at all, isn't it? If you don't understand, you're going to watch this over and over again. I can assure you, you will definitely understand because it's not difficult. Now let's talk about another type of set again now. The universal set. The universal set. From the name universal, what comes to mind? What comes to mind? Universal. Okay? The universal set. So I'll talk about the universal set. Universal set. The universal set is like the compound. Okay? It's the warehouse of all the sets. It's the set that contains all the other sets, the smaller set, maybe like the subset. All their elements will be found in the what? In the universal set. Now, for instance, we are talking about, maybe let's say we have a set. We have a set like this. Let's say we have. I'm going to use this now. Okay, I'm going to use to indicate like a universal set. Maybe I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Now I have a set like this P. Set of even numbers less than 10. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, less than 10. Okay, that is it. And then let's say we have Q is equals to Q. Now we now be like, let's say Q is set of what? Odd numbers that are less than 12. Odd numbers less than 12. We have 1, 3, 5. We have 7. We have 9 and 11. So these are sets of what? Odd numbers less than 12. Now, if you look at set P and set Q, you'll find out that there's a relationship between these two sets and this bigger set here. Okay, all the elements in set P can be found in this set here. All the elements in set Q can also be found in this set here. So that means that this set is what? Is the universal set. Universal set contains all the elements in the subset of any other set under it. Okay, so remember, universal set is what? Is the warehouse of all the sets under consideration. That is not difficult, isn't it? Now, something that comes to mind again, another relationship that is so important on that set, and that is called the complement. The complement of a set. What do you mean by complement? Complement. The complement of what? Of a set. Now, when we are talking about complement of a set, what does that mean? I'm going to use one example. In fact, the complement means, for instance, okay, let me use this set now. Okay, let's go back to this particular set. So, for instance, the complement of set P, written as P like this, sometimes it can be written as this or maybe like this. Okay, so the complement of set P, means minus P from the universal set. Minus P from the universal set. All the elements in set P, remove it from the universal set. Whatever that remains, you write it out. That is the element of what? P complement. Okay, so what are they now? This is P. I have 2 here. I have 2, so I'm going to minus it out. I'll have 1. I have 3. I have 5. 7. Okay, 9. 10. 11. 12. That is it. So this is P complement. P complement means subtract all the elements you're having in set P, remove it from the universal set. Whatever that remains is what? Is the member or P complement. The same thing also applies to what? To Q complement. If you understood what I've just explained now, I want you on your own, go to the comment section, write out the complement of what? Or set Q. I will appreciate you. Drop in the comment section. I'm going to check it and I will give you a feedback on that. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the like button and share our videos on all your social media platforms. Once again, thanks for listening. Joshua Okue Online Math. Bye bye for now.